So yeah, some tips and tricks you might want to consider in your video production for your content on YouTube or your Facebook page or wherever you produce content, skit wise, commercial, whatever you want to do. All right, I got you. So you're welcome back from that silly skit intro. So if you're new to this channel, go ahead and subscribe because we upload every single Wednesday. Dope content, good vibes. That is all we do on this channel. Alright, we spread good vibes all around. If you're already subscribed, hit that bell icon near the subscription button. You'll be part of the notification squad. So anytime I post a video, you get to be the first person to see. You comment and I'll give you a shout out like I always do at the end of my videos. So yeah, let's get to business. So to start with, I want to introduce you guys to the gears that I use. I use this bad boy right here for stabilizing shot. Let me power it on so you guys can get the feel of it. Boom! How cool is that? This is a smooth kill stabilizer. I don't know the brand name is Zhiyun. It's a Chinese name, but I'll put a link in the description. You guys can go check them out. If you're interested, you want to go get one for yourself, you can get one for yourself. This is what I use for my B-rolls, and this is what I use for, you know, like my selfie mode when I'm vlogging in town and all that. It's kind of weird when you're vlogging in town where you're not like used to that kind of culture, so people look at you like in a weird way. But I'm getting used to it though. This would stop any kind of shake when you're running, when you're walking, and it's smooth. It helps you, like there's so many things you can do with it, and this bad boy helps me out a lot, like a ton. And then I have the GoPro camera. This is the GoPro Hero 4. That's what I have inside the water casing. Yeah, so this is how it looks like. All right, mine didn't come with the screen. I bought an extra battery inside because I was more concerned with the battery than the screen. I can always connect to my GoPro app on my phone and view what it is that I'm shooting, so I'm more concerned with batteries. And the last gadget I use is my phone. I shoot with my phone. Like people think like I shoot with digital cameras and stuff like that. No, I shoot completely everything entirely with my phone. I was using an S7, Samsung S7 Edge, and I switched to Google Pixel 2, so that's what I'm shooting on. So unfortunately I can't show it to you, but I can show you some clips and then some films that I've produced with this awesome gadget. Yeah, the first thing I want to talk about is frame rates. Now, frame rates, ideally I shoot around 30 frames per second, although like by standard Hollywood they are using like 24 frames per second. There's a whole like lengthy thing I can talk about frame rates in here, but 24 frames per second kind of like eliminates motion blurs and it enhances like, you know, all those kind of things. And actually what I do for my B-rolls is 120 frames per second at 1080p. That is ideal. I can shoot 240 frames per second, but it will be at like HD 720, and that's not like ideal quality for me. Most of you guys even watch at 240p anyways. Yeah. That's what I do. The higher the frame rates, the better slow motion you get. But ideally, look at somewhere around 90 frames to 120 frames is ideal for slow mo. It's quite good for slow mo. And then the size matters. So 1080p is what you should be targeting. Now, you know, like cell phones are now enhanced. We can shoot like 960 frames per second, even on the Samsung and iPhone. Is it iPhone? Kind of iPhone X you can shoot. Yeah, I think so. I'll do my research, but I think so. As compared to back in the days where we had expensive, like high-speed cameras, this is like cool, like really cool. I'm seeing a lot of likes. How many likes so far? That's the important thing. Frame rates, that's what I check first before I shoot any kind of thing, whether interview or B-roll wise. So the next point is audio. All right, there's so many things that comes into play when you're considering an audio for your video, whether you're using it for your commercial product or using it for your vlog, for your channel and stuff like that. Personally, if you upload on YouTube, I think you have copyright issues and all that kind of things. With respects to music, you can just take someone's music, like an artist's music, they work hard for engineers and all that, management and all that, you just take it, slap into your video and you make money out of it. It's unfair, alright? But there are dedicated people like NCS, like no copyright songs, I don't know if I'm right, or sounds. Those are the guys that I've been using in my, like most of my B-rolls, most of my vlogs. So you should check them out on YouTube. They give free audio for creators like me, and you can use it too as well for your videos and your content that you want to produce. So yes, music kind of dictates the flow of your footage. All right, you can have a footage, it's golden, it's good, it's solid, all right, but the music enhances it like 60%, trust me, because it can, into that same footage that you have, you can interpret it to a comedy flow like or feel, and you can make it an action sequence as well, and it's all possible with music. So you have to consider most of the things music that I use are adventure music, and they have, I like the bass drop ones, you know, goes like slow, and I build momentum with the motion like that, and I hit boom, you know, that kind of thing. So yeah, I consider such music heavy drops in adventure music, and that's what you see resonating in most of the vlogs that I have. Another thing you might want to consider is coloring, alright? Most YouTubers don't really, you know, like concentrate on coloring because it's not necessary to them. You just slap your footage in there, you edit it, and then you go your way. No one even cares. I'm not like you know, an expert on coloring, but I think it helps set the mood for the video. So yes, I'm in the studio right now, and it might look like this is normal, like currently this is a normal look that I have, but trust me, it's colored. This is the original footage, as you can see right now, and let's go back to the colored and original and back to the colored. Trust me, it makes it a whole lot of difference. It helps, so you should consider coloring. I use that. I personally use Osiris. I think that one is paid. It's paid. Osiris is good. That's what I've been using for my B-rolls. That is what I recommend. It's really good lookup table pack that you have over there. So you should download a couple of lookup tables. If you know how to grade your footages too, you should consider that every look counts. So you should consider coloring most of your footage, no most, all of your footages. So last point I want to emphasize on, and it's like, that's the best part, like that's what I love. That is that is what separates an artistic YouTuber from just a regular YouTuber. So B-roll is more like well composed footages that you do to transition you from one scene to the other or one thing to the other. So let's say I want to make maybe pour my cocoa, or want to walk outside or that kind of thing. You know, the sequence, like taking a close up of my legs moving, slow motion. I'm so obsessed with slow motion. Me moving, the process of like transition. All right, it would be good if you have it in there. You just put it in there and it helps you, it brightens everything up, it enhances things, so you might want to consider that too as well. Yep, that's it for today on some tips and tricks. I hope you grab something, at least one thing in there to help you better your content online. Here I am in the studio shooting, and then Ian passes by. Ian, come over. I'm sitting on the washing machine here. So that's Ian. Yeah, you might know Ian. He'll introduce himself. If I introduce somebody.
Hi, what up, lovely people? My name is Kate. I'm not quick without I'm Ian. What's up?
Yeah, so that was Ian for you. Awesome guy. You guys should check him out. I'll put his links in the description and you guys can go check him out. I said check him out again. Wow. Shout out to Fan Esteban for being the first person to watch my vlog. If you want to be a part of this, just be the first person to comment below, and I promise I'll give you a shout out on the following vlog. It's good like something. People say I talk fast, but I don't know if that's true, really true, but whatever it is, I have a reason for it. I have to, you know, like reserve my data. And uploading, we don't have shit. It's all good, yeah. It's good to have some positive energy. Spread it all around. Peace.
Oh, what's happening?
Yeah, I know I'm coming. Don't be jealous. I'll attend to you.